All right, so Gekishin Squadron has dropped a lot of information today, so us Gekishin Squadron fans are absolutely eating, man. We have the release dates, we got a little teaser for an upcoming character, and we could talk about 4 other characters that are stated to be coming to the game as well, kind of talking about who they could be and things like that. Very exciting time for us fans of this game. I mean, the network test ended basically what, a month or two ago, and a lot of us have been just craving this full release, so now we're about to get that. Let's just take a look here. So this is a cinematic trailer for the game here that is gonna release. Again, we'll see. So I want to do that as a surprise for y'all, right, in case you haven't seen it just yet. But so here is the little map where, you know, we're able to kind of battle across a lot of different like areas. I guess in Dragon Ball are represented here, which is really cool. I assume this is going to be like the opening of the game, right? Looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, dude, this game is just so fun. There's first form Cell right there. So I mean, obviously Cell was going to be in the game. I think they have really interesting choices for who is like kind of making it in. It's funny saying that after we see Cell, but like Zarbon, Dodoria, and Frieza as a card, I think is just really cool as a concept. I think this game could be really nice in terms of like what kind of mechanics and things characters could have. Here's perfect Cell. This is the first time we see Cell, by the way. Cell has been just like mysteriously absent in this game, like he wasn't in any of the previous network tests. So having Cell appear here is really good, so we can see what he looks like. Dabura is definitely a pretty good character himself, right? I mean, there's Krillin there. I mean, if we're talking about good characters, Krillin is also cooking, right? I really wonder how things might change from the previous network tests to now in terms of not just like obviously, you know, the connection, but like the balance of characters. Like Krillin was really good, man. It was my main personally, but we see here September 9th is the official release date for Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadron, which is very soon. That is in what, like 10 days basically? Yeah, it's pretty much in like 10 days. So we will be ready. We will be here to go ahead and play Gekishin Squadron. I will be live on the channel. We'll be doing everything in relation to that. There is also, by the way, an incentive to, I believe, pre-register. Where is? I feel like there's a section here where they talk about pre-registering, but you get some certain rewards. Daimagoku, it does announce or was announced to kind of be released here. Again, we can see here reaching pre-registration targets will reward our players with gifts, and Son Goku Mini is part of that. Actually, you might not technically have to re-register, but just in case you should do that, we get some capsules, a stamp. Mini Goku, of course, does release just like early, so definitely want to go ahead and make sure that you at least pre-register and start playing the game if that's something you're even slightly interested in, just so you can make sure you get Mini Goku. To me, this game, again, it's so fun. It's not like I would say, as a mobile game, it is, I think, just overall a really good experience with friends. Especially, I do think that there are, you know, ways that the game could of course improve, and I hope that the game will continue to improve in a good way. They are on a really good track. So again, guys, I would recommend at least trying it out. It is a free game, again, available just like on all different platforms, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, etc. So yeah, here is, again, I'm also saying that because I want the same to succeed. So again, if you guys haven't tried it, just try it out. You know, I think it is surprisingly fun. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. So let's take a look here at Perfect Form Cell. So his role is a tank character, a hero who transforms and powers up into perfect form by absorbing bioenergy from enemies, attack unwary enemies from behind, and drain all their life force. So again, this seems pretty interesting to me. Let's see what Cell is doing. So what is this? Okay, also like I wonder if they posted on the YouTube, because the quality here is so, like, Twitter quality is just such an issue. Let me see if I could find the YouTube channel. Yeah, so here is the YouTube official kind of post where it's actually going to be in high quality. We definitely will take that. So this is for Perfect Form Cell. I wonder if there's subtitles on subtitles. Okay. So just generally, of course, as a tank character, Cell has quite a bit of health with shield. he has a little transformation bar we can see right here. So it'll be interesting to see how he builds this up. So you were just skipping second form cell. I guess second form cell, I don't know. It is what it is. Which is fine, right? Imagine having to transform twice. I feel like that'd be a bit much. So that's okay. That's a pretty large barrier right there. Does he lock you? Oh, he says, I'm gonna 1v1 you. That's pretty cool, actually. Wow. That's really cool. He locks you in for a 1v1 fight. Interesting. And this is his ultimate. Oh wait, does it like it stays on? Does this work like Krillin's key spheres where it just stays on the ground after? Yeah, it does. So like it could set a trap. Okay. So actually his ultimate is probably the barrier, and I guess that's his special moves. So if his ultimate's not going to do damage, I'm just going to say I do hope that those skills maybe have some sort of like cooldown reduction so you could use his skills more, but we'll see. So again, absorbing bioenergy, attack number of enemies. Okay, that was in the tweet specifically. A tank character, I think it's fine. So base HP, armor, and attack power increases the more bioenergy you absorb. So, okay, the bioenergy you absorb by finishing a combo. So you specifically have to get a combo finisher to actually gain the bioenergy, huh? So, interesting. I wonder if his skills will give him more. So, okay, his rush attack. Attacks become drain attacks and enemies HP below a certain percentage. I see. So, is it all attacks? It looks like it's I don't know. Maybe it's just like even if you don't finish the combo, do you still get this bioenergy, or do you specifically have to finish a combo? This is a pretty big difference to how good Cell could be, because if he really wants to transform, we'll see, because if you have to finish that combo to even transform with him, that could be a little worrying, because there's a lot of evasive mechanics enemies have. So I mean, again, as a tank character, you only have the tank. Like, this is the only tank character you could use on the team, because you could have two attackers and then a technical and then the tank, right? So like it's not like an attacker where it's like, oh, I could have Vegeta paired with the Cell and pin the enemy down. You need to use another character, which, you could use Bojack as an attacker. I think could be really good, where Bojack's kind of a little net area. It doesn't restrict the enemy as much as I would feel like I'd like, but that could be good. Maybe Deborah's petrification if you land that, and like are attacking with Cell too. But we'll see. Or when performing a finish or two, you'll gain bioenergy for a set period of time if their enemy is obstructed. So pre-transformation, you'll gain bioenergy, restore HP. Post-transformation, you restore HP and apply movement speed down. And effect is increased if activated from behind an enemy. So if an enemy is trying to run away but you're still attacking him, then you'll get more bioenergy. Okay. Finisher excluded. Interesting. So again, we see Cell does restore HP. How much HP restoration is that? Definitely not a lot, but I guess it is a decent amount though, because they changed how the bars look like a lot. Like they did it before and after. So again, just like attack, base HP, and armor increases by transforming to perfect Cell. That's mine. Okay, so wait, this is interesting. Is this only skill to the rest of deck? I assume his skills are the same pre and post, but imagine he doesn't have skills. No, there's no way. But okay, Big Bang Crash. Fire an energy blast after the blast hits. It will explode after a set period and apply movement speed down. Okay. Warp to a target. Ooh, that was pretty quick. And deliver a strike attack. Grabs the target in a chokehold if attacking from behind. I see. Oh, that's really good. This is a really good move, because again, this also could allow you to get the bioenergy, because you'll stagger them if you attack them from behind. So again, if they're running away, nah, get back here, buddy. buddy, get back here. Okay. Regeneration here. So after charging up power, unleash an explosion that regenerates. Oh, okay. Explosion occurs when the command is re-entered or after a certain amount of time. So you can explode instantly. But then the health that you lose during then, like you see how the health, like there's a like a second like greenish bar right here. So whatever you lose, okay, if I can go back enough, I went too far back. Okay, cool. So whatever you lose, you will basically recover essentially. So this green bar of health, so you get a smaller, like a darker green bar, right? Okay, right here, then you'll recover what is left there. It increases based off of how low HP is at the time of the explosion, and the amount of damage taken while charging up. Can move while oh, interesting. Removes debuffs at level 3 when regenerating. So like if your movement speed down or anything like that, no, you're no more movement speed down. Okay. You also apply movement speed down to enemies hit from the front too. Okay. That's good. Interesting. So no debuffs there, huh? Super attack pre-transformation is energy field. Attack while surrounding yourself with the barrier. The barrier will block energy attacks on the outside. Immune to energy. Like, what does that mean exactly? Like, energy attacks are immune? Dude, that's a large barrier. And it blocks ki blast attacks from outside. Wow, okay. And then this is the dual field here. So this barrier will block energy attacks from the outside. If there's other enemy heroes within the barrier, when it ends, a ring will appear and restrain the closest enemy hero. Other enemy heroes can enter the ring, and then you get all defense up. So it targets the closest enemy and then keeps them in this ring, and you fight them. Dude, you can just gang stop on someone. I assume allies can enter. It only says other enemy heroes specifically. Okay. Cell seems really interesting, but I think he's definitely a little based on how easy or difficult this might be, this bar. It doesn't seem like it'll be too bad though. I think it seems like it fills up a decent amount. So how many attacks will you have to do pretty much? About like 5 absorptions? Which, you know, by the time you'll get that, it's like kind of like, okay, because you'll gain a lot of energy as well from, it doesn't specifically stay against enemy heroes. You could also get this bio energy from just enemies in general. It doesn't specifically say enemy heroes. So I assume like mobs around the field, you'll be able to get the bio energy from. Hopefully that's the case. That should be the case, but we'll see what happens. So, okay, so it looks interesting to me. I do like what this guy is doing overall. And that like kind of lock ability with the Cell Games Arena is really cool to me. So, anyways, we also have this, which let me actually play some OSC in the background because it sounds very quiet and honestly. So we have this here. They did tease to us that there's going to be a tank character, 2 technicals, and 2 attackers. Sorry about that. So with that in mind, we know what the tank is going to be. It's already going to be the first form perfect Cell. So now there's 2 technicals and 2 attackers left. And I did reach out to Twitter and I was like, hey, what do you guys think this is going to be? I don't have any specific guesses. I feel like we have a Z representation. We have Dragon Ball Super representation. We have GT representation. Daima's in here. Maybe an OG Dragon Ball character makes sense. Really, they could really pick anyone from across the series. So let's see what people are saying here. Just as a reference. So Daima Vegeta, Android 16. Oh, Daima Vegeta makes sense. Like make him an attacker probably. Okay. Surely the last 2 offensive are fusions. See, they could drop fusions. But I can also see them waiting for like some anniversary or like major celebration. They're like, yeah, let's drop the fusions at an opportune time, if that makes sense, right? Daima Vegeta, Metal Cooler, Android 16, Super Gogeta, Super Vegito. If they do drop the fusions, I guess that will bring a lot of attention to the game though. Like, will they drop this? I guess like there's always the blue version of the fusions, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, I'm just trying to think of like what they would do in terms of marketing for the game. I'm not sure if they would necessarily drop the fusions right away, but I mean, Toshi does like Vegeta. So we'll see. Mini Vegeta, Tien, Yamcha, Ginyu, Pan. So we do know that Cell's here, so one of these characters would be gone, huh? Probably Pan, I guess. Because I feel like Tien and Yamcha, like, they're the only Z fighters. Pretty much not here, because we have everyone else. Maybe we get Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well. Maybe, like, if I was going to guess, like, Cell, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I think Ginyu makes a lot of sense. Ginyu's, like, in every game. It feels like, okay, so this is Cell. Ginyu technical, like, with all the Ginyu Force characters. We could see Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and then hit, or, like, Super Saiyan Gohan into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. What if we got, like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Daima Vegeta. So, like, Daima Vegeta, I think, here. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Cell, Ginyu. Then who could be another technical character? Like, who would fit technical really well? I guess Yamcha. What if Yamcha and Tien is like a duo character? I don't know. I feel like they would be their own character. Maybe they save Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Or Daima Vegeta just doesn't release instantly, and they have like Yamcha technical, Tien attacker, or vice versa. Tien Yamcha, adult Gohan could make sense too. Mini Vegeta, Roshi. We will be making a prediction video, getting every single one wrong. Yeah. Arale. Yeah, launched. They leaked one already. It's launched, chat. GT Goku Kid Buu, Android 17 hit Roshi. Ooh, you know, Android 17 could also be a good choice, huh? I do like Android 17 quite a bit, for sure. They also go very distinct. Like, I mean, we have Deborah in here unreleased. Youth baby, so it could be someone just completely we're not realizing, right? Roshi is a good guess, though. I mean, maybe they do bring out GT Goku. That's fair. All Gogetas, I mean, who knows? One of them has to be a fusion to bring in the Gugagami heads. I wouldn't necessarily say so, but maybe. Again, a fusion makes sense at the same time, though. Maybe Kale is in here, because we have Caulifla, so bringing in Kale makes sense. Because, okay, let's take a look. We have 2 Tournament of Power characters. You know, what if they drop Rose Goku Black as an attacker, too? Ten Shinhan plus Chaozu. Supporter. Ooh, okay, wait, yeah. 10 Shinhan plus Chaozu. Physical Raditz, no. Here's Cell. We did get Cell. Gotenks, the Super Saiyan Gotenks as a fusion, maybe, and then Yajirobe. We are missing Yajirobe, too, so, like, Cell here. What if it's, like, Yajirobe 10 plus Chaozu? Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and then I don't know, like Daima Vegeta, or who's the other character I stated? Ginyu. I think Ginyu makes sense though. Maybe Tien attacker, Ginyu here. Who knows? There's a lot of interesting things that they could do, right? Gogeta Blue, Glorio. Glorio makes sense, but he's also part of this Daima Goku kit, so I'm not sure. Beerus, Roshi, Nappa, Ribrianne, 17 supports. Baby Piccolo, Piccolo Jr. Yeah, a bunch of Piccolos, right? Superhero Gohan, Pica, Nova, Shenron, Ginyu, Pui. Oh, you know, we don't have anything from Superhero. Because, like, okay, we have all the stuff from Z, right? We have 2 GT representation characters. We do have Future Saga, Tournament of Power. We have nothing from Universe 6. Like the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc, not Tournament of Power. Like Caulifla is from Universe 6, right? Gohan. Imperfect would be more interesting than Cell. Well, we do have that, so I think there's a lot of options, but let me know what you guys are thinking. Again, we're getting pretty close to the release date, so I mean, I'm excited, man. Let's go. Thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.